Greetings, everybody. I saw a video last week, and it dealt with how to handle depression and stress. And the video is by one of my favorite instructors for Udemy. And I really appreciated the video, but I do not believe that he was approaching it in the right way. Now, he was approaching it in a standard way that people who have stress and depression handle these things normally. So he was giving typical advice, one of which was to join a 12-step group, and that is definitely one way to handle it. If you have an alcohol problem, because you see the depression can lead to alcoholism, drug addiction, and other problems as people seek relief and escape from the depression. But then, in the morning, if it's alcohol, they will wake up with a hangover, and it's just worse. Other people have escaped to pills and a whole bunch of other things to escape depression. And, I had panic attacks. Just as recently as a month or two ago. I guess 2 months ago now. I used to have these panic attacks because a lot of the time I am here by myself, and in my situation, I just started to panic being here by myself, and it would increase my blood pressure, it would do all kinds of things, and it put me in the hospital several times. And I had completely forgotten my training in getting rid of it, because I've had extensive spiritual training. And I know better than to go into depression. I know better than to allow loneliness to generate a panic attack. I certainly do. But was I doing it? No, not for a long while. Probably about 6 months or so. I would get these panic attacks, and I was looking for an escape, and I felt alone and vulnerable in the place where I'm living. And that's kind of how it is, really. I'm not vulnerable, but I'm alone a great deal of the time and isolated. So how do you deal with feelings of loneliness and depression? Well, I have some suggestions of my own. One of which is you need to learn and utilize meditation. And I've known this for a long time, but I haven't been meditating on a regular basis for the last, year or two. And I certainly know better because when I was in the, what they call now Berge here, which is an assisted living facility, when I was there, only my meditations once or twice a day kept me sane in that place, because there were a lot of crazy people there. And when I say crazy, I mean real crazy. And I was definitely stuck in a situation there. Nobody spoke English or anything else. And if it wasn't for my meditation practices, and if it wasn't for what I was doing on the internet, I would have just totally imploded. But because I was meditating, primarily, and secondarily because I was using the internet to learn spiritual things, I was deeply engaged in spiritual study at that time. And because of the spiritual study and the meditation, I was able to get through it. And actually, I don't have much depression today. I don't really engage in that very much because I know that I need to remain calm. Now, here's a quick exercise. Because you see, when depression starts, you can, in that moment, when it starts, short-circuit it. So, one quick and easy way to short-circuit it is to do an interrupt. You can also do this if you're feeling lonely. You can also do this for various other problems, like maybe you have a craving for alcohol or cookies or something like that. Simply take 4 deep breaths like this. And follow your breath with your mind, your imagination, as you inhale and exhale. And another thing you can do is you can say, inhale, strength and beauty and love. So you go inhale. And exhale, negativity and doubt. So that's one little thing that you can say. Now, I have a series of podcasts on meditation, and believe me when I tell you that these meditation techniques are superior than the garden variety of meditation techniques. And they can help calm your mind, and they can help you to reset and reorient yourself and start you on the right track. And you can find those meditations at successquest.info. That's successquest.info, and then go to the podcast page, and from there, you simply look for the Mind Mechanics program, and we have little players there on the website, on the podcast page, and you can either listen to it directly from the page, or you can go to our homepage at TalkShoe for that broadcast, and you can listen to all of our programs, or you can see all of our programs from the menu on the little podcast player. And believe me when I tell you that meditation works. Meditation works. So I suggest that you try it, because that is a good way to relieve stress, anxiety, loneliness, and all these other negative emotions that people have. So, oh dear. I'm recording this at night, and I guess I'm tired. But anyway, I just wanted to record this before I forgot while this was on my mind. So, until next time, this is M. John Allen saying goodbye, everybody.